Hi everyone. You might remember various services in AWS categories that we discussed earlier, where we mentioned about Amazon CloudWatch, which is an important component of AWS. Welcome to the introductory session of Amazon CloudWatch. In this video, let us have a quick overview of the types of ideas and insights that Amazon CloudWatch can give you. Now, let us see what Amazon CloudWatch really does. Amazon CloudWatch is one of the important components of AWS that provides real-time monitoring of Amazon Web Service resources and client applications running on Amazon infrastructure. CloudWatch is a resource and application monitoring service that proves to be an invaluable tool for your applications that are running on AWS. CloudWatch allows you to monitor resources immediately and automatically without having to install or configure any software. It gives clarity to resource utilization performance and traffic load demand patterns. It allows you to gather and graph resource metrics such as CPU utilization, disk input-output, and network traffic. It allows you to set alarms when specific metric thresholds are breached, which can then trigger an action such as sending notifications or even kick off a process to automatically handle the issue such as add or remove another resource. You can also define and submit custom metrics generated by your own app and have them monitored by CloudWatch. Imagine that you have an application which you have migrated onto cloud. Once users start using your application, there may be many issues faced by them. You might want to improve the performance of your application. In that process, you will have to answer the questions like, how many users are using my system and what is the traffic? What is the bandwidth that is used to access the application? Can the performance be improved in some ways? Does the customer need some changes in the feature of the application? You won't be able to answer these questions unless you have a cloud monitoring system deployed for your application. Amazon CloudWatch clearly and exactly does this for you. Amazon CloudWatch is a monitoring and management service that provides data and actionable insights for AWS, hybrid and on-premise applications and infrastructure resources. With CloudWatch, we can collect and access all our performance and operational data in the form of logs and metrics from a single platform. Amazon CloudWatch allows administrators to easily monitor multiple instances and resources from one console. The resources that can be monitored are Amazon EC2 virtual instances, Amazon RDS databases, Amazon S3 data, Elastic Load Balancer, auto-scaling groups, and other resources. Through Amazon CloudWatch, application and system logs can be monitored, stored, and accessed. Reports can be generated that aid in analyzing trends and monitoring performance. Alerts can be triggered based on rules and notifications can be sent. Metric-based operational data can be collected. Now we can appreciate the usage of CloudWatch by users. Flexible and scalable Amazon CloudWatch can be automatically integrated with AWS services. By this, we have understood the usage of CloudWatch and why it is important for us, right? Next, we will discuss how CloudWatch enables monitoring across various AWS services. The answer is the key concepts that we learn now. Metrics, dimensions, statistics, and alarm. Metrics. Metrics represent the property that you want to monitor for your application. Metrics is represented as name, a namespace, and 0 or more dimensions. There is also a timestamp associated with every value of the metric. Dimensions. A dimension represents metadata associated with a metric. It is in the form of a name or a value pair. Statistics. Statistics represents aggregation of metric data over a period of time. Statistics can be maximum, minimum, sum, average, and count of metric data. If you want to get the statistics of any data, you need to specify namespace, metric name, dimensions over a period of time. Alarm. alarm can automatically trigger some actions based on a value of single metric over a period of time. Action will be a simple notification to Amazon SNS topic. These four concepts, metrics, dimensions, statistics and alarms, work together to watch and provide operational statistics to the user. In normal cases, most of the alerts you use in CloudWatch are for free. With the option to pay for more detailed monitoring, you will get monitoring at a higher frequency. That is, in every 1-minute internals versus the 5-minute terminals in the free plan, as well as being able to access a large number of predefined metrics and monitor aggregate metrics across group of similar resources. So, by utilizing CloudWatch, you will get more visibility and take appropriate actions in case of hardware failure or performance issues. Now, let us consider the following example to understand the working of CloudWatch better. We can evaluate the steps for creating a billing alert. We get bills every month, so we want to get notified when it exceeds our expected value. It is always advised to turn off unnecessary instances or other services that we enable in any cloud service. We can create a billing alert so that we get notified when it has crossed our expected limits and take actions to minimize the resource usage or turn off some services. Step 1. From the Billing and Cost Management dashboard, to enable billing alert using CloudWatch, click Billing Preferences and click Receive Billing Alerts. Then save the preferences. Step 2. Now, to create alert, we need to take a CloudWatch. In the option Alarms, click Billings. Then click Create an Alarm. Select Metrics, then select Total Estimated Charge. Step 3. In the next window, that is Conditions, input the threshold value above which you want to create the alarm and click Next. Step 4. In the notification window, check for Select an SNS topic. In this, choose Create a new topic and enter your email ID in the box Send a notification to and click Create topic. Step 5. So an alarm is created and in the next window, give a name for the alarm and click Next. Step 6. Next, you will get the preview and create mode. In this, you can check whether all options are correctly set and then click Create an Alarm option. Bingo! You have created your first alarm using CloudWatch. So now you know how CloudWatch works. In the next session, we are going to learn CloudWatch logs. It authorizes the customers to centrally collect all the logs that are obtained from all of our systems, applications and AWS services that you use in a single highly scalable service. We can then easily view them, search them for specific error codes or patterns, filter them based on specific fields or archive them securely for future analysis. CloudWatch logs enables us to see all of our logs regardless of their source as a single and consistent flow of events ordered by time, and you can query them and sort them based on other dimensions, group them by specific fields. Finally, we need to learn something about CloudWatch logs. By default, no logs from your EC2 machine will go to CloudWatch. You can use CloudWatch logs to monitor applications and systems using log data. For example, CloudWatch logs can track the number of errors that occur in your application logs and send you a notification whenever the rate of errors exceeds a threshold you specify. CloudWatch logs uses your log data for monitoring, so no code changes are required. For example, you can monitor application logs for specific literal terms or count the number of occurrences of a literal term at a particular position in log data. When the term you are searching for is found, CloudWatch logs reports the data to a CloudWatch metric that you specify. Log data is encrypted while in transit and while it is at rest. You need to run a CloudWatch agent on EC2 instance to send the log files you want. For proper functioning of file transfer from CloudWatch logs agent to CloudWatch, we need to make sure the IAM permissions are configured correctly. In AWS, Both the logs and metrics from EC2 instances and on-premise servers are collected by a new unified agent in CloudWatch. First, we need to click the EC2 instance for which we are going to set the log and click the IAM role option. Then make sure CloudWatch full access is enabled. Secondly, we need to install a CloudWatch log agent inside the EC2 instance of our choice. Use the below command for installing the CloudWatch logs. In the third step, you need to edit the configuration file of AWS logs. Edit the file given below. The AWS logs.conf contains instructions on how to track every detail. In the next step, we need to edit the file shown below for changing the default region. Next step, we are going to start the AWS agents using the below command. And if you want the configuration to start at each system boot, use the below command. Bingo! Now go and check the logs option under the CloudWatch category in the dashboard. The logs group would have been created. CloudWatch events enable us to create a set of events based on the defined rules. These events can be routed to various targets like AWS Lambda function, Amazon SNS topic, Amazon SQS queues, and other target types. If there are operational changes in your AWS environment, it triggers CloudWatch events, perform remedial actions by sending notifications, activating Lambda functions, etc. Let's go through the key concepts of CloudWatch events. First one is events. Events represent some change to the environment of AWS. AWS resources generate events when there is a change in their state. Second one is rules. Rules check if the event generated is something we need to worry about or not. If the events notify that some parameters are out of bound, then notification is sent to the targets. One event can generate notifications to many targets. Third one is target. Target takes care of notifications. Amazon EC2 instances, AWS Lambda functions, Kinesis streams, Amazon ECS tasks, Amazon SNS topics, Amazon SQS queues, and built-in targets. The notification received by target is in JSON format. Now, let us conclude this session by summarizing the benefits of Amazon CloudWatch. First, Amazon CloudWatch allows you to access all your data from a single platform. Next, real-time insights are obtained so that you can boost operational cost and AWS resources. And finally, it offers full transparency across your applications, infrastructure stack, and AWS services. I hope this session was really helpful and useful for you. Thank you so much for staying with me till the end. Happy learning. See you.